All right, everyone, we welcome you to the campus of Newburyport High School here in Newburyport, Massachusetts, for tonight's coverage of the 2026 MIAA Division II Boys Basketball State Tournament. Tonight, it's the round of 32 as the 24th seeded Somerset Berkley Raiders, they finished the regular season at 13-7, take on the 9th seeded Newburyport Clippers, who finished their regular season at 18 wins and 2 losses. We thank you for joining us on any of our feeds, including our YouTube live stream. My name is Keegan Hamblett on commentary. Matt Carpenter is the man running the camera. Well, out of all the round of 32 matchups that are on the Division II boys basketball side, this one is definitely going to be watched, I would say, maybe the most out of all the other matchups. You've got the defending champions in Somerset Berkley, who won it all last year in D2, going up against a team with 18 wins this year. That's pretty much towards the top of any team in Division II. The Somerset Berkley side, however, did have a harder strength of schedule than Newburyport this season. Starting fives for both sides: Guckenberg, Leanna, Atherton, Lisauskas, and Thorson get the nod for the Clippers. It's Ryan Crook, Caden Rayum, Dom Taylor, Aiden Dukram, Ben Lauro for the Raiders. The Raiders in their road blue uniforms, the Clippers in their home whites. Newburyport wins the tip. This game's underway. It's going to be Cal Atherton to run the point. Starting off, a bounce pass from Gutenberg goes down low. Lisauskas kicks it out to the corner. That's Leanna driving in on Dom Taylor. Will go all the way to the rack for the easy layup. It's Ryan Crook, the junior, state champion twice now in field hockey for Somerset Berkley. Ben Lauro, the bounce pass to Dom Taylor at the top of the key, defended by Thorson. Taylor, the step back on the edge of the paint. Dukram fakes the three, driving in left side, kicks it down in the corner. Ben Lauro leaves it for Caden Rayum. Rayum, the bounce pass. Dukram with 10 seconds to shoot. Dukram, a nice spin move. Dukram couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound is grabbed by Lisauskas. Atherton, one of 9 senior members on the Clippers side, swung around a couple of times. Zaid Leanna in the paint. Left side, Guckenberg down low. That's a one-hand pass over on the right side. And that shot's going to go 2 hands going up as Lisauskas. Quick 4-0 lead for Newburyport here at home, 1 minute in. Crook at the edge of the Clippers logo at midcourt. Between the legs, looking for a switch. There's Taylor on the right side. Crook drifting to the left. Ben Lauro trapped in the corner. Goes to Dom Taylor, defended by Thorson. Taylor working on an ISO. Doesn't have a lane. Taylor's going to have to put one up and will not get the bounce. And there's the second rebound for Lisauskas. Raiders yet to score in this one. Pushing it up ahead is Atherton. Atherton, the pull-up. He got it. Cal Atherton, now the third Clipper to score. 3 field goals from 3 different players. It's 6-0 Newburyport. 6:12 to go in quarter number 1. It's Caden Rayum with it on the left wing side. And that foul is going to be on the floor. Let's see who they got it on. It's going against Newburyport. Be the first on the team. First substitution of the game for the Raiders will be Braden Kitchen subbing in, replacing Ben Lauro. Rayum on the right corner. There's the double team that's worked so well. That's off of the leg of Atherton, out of bounds. We'll stay with the Raiders. Blackout is the theme for the student section tonight here in Newburyport. Probably about 75-25 is the support in terms of a percentage. Newburyport with the advantage over Somerset Berkley. Give the Raiders fans credit. They made the almost 2-hour trip here. Rayum will pull up for 3. He can't get it. It's off the back iron. And another rebound. That time it's grabbed by Leanna. Zaid Leanna, the bounce pass. Left side. Lisauskas in the paint. Double team from Kitchen and Rayum. He got by both of it. Loose on the ground. Dukran is going to get called for the travel. No contact that time from Lisauskas. And will go down as the first rebound of the game for Somerset Berkley. 3-1, the Clippers have the edge on the board so far. 5:32 to go, first quarter. 6-0 Newburyport over Somerset Berkley in the round of 32. The hop step layup will fall that time. How about Cal Atherton driving to the rack? Raiders got to get something going in a hurry. Crook bounce pass to Taylor. Taylor fakes a 3. That's a sweet spot on the right side. Driving in himself, looking to draw the contact. Shot's no good. Rebound Guckenberg. Here's Leanna. Mendes pointed out Leanna and Atherton. Those are the two players they want to watch out for. Taylor's going to come away with a steal, and he turned it right back over, picking it up on the Jose Alvarado style. Tyler Lasauskas. Lasauskas, one of two sophomores on the Newburyport side. A tie-up on the ground. It's going to be called a jump ball. The possession arrow favors Somerset Berkley. Rayum will inbound it, and Ryan Crook will take it up the court. The Somerset Berkley side with 5 senior members. There's one of them, Rayum. Bounce pass to Dukran. Dukran finds the cutting. Dom Taylor to the cup, no good, but a foul's called. Foul is called against Thomas Thorson. It's Dom Taylor, the recent 1,000-point scorer for Somerset Berkley, and that notch on senior night against Old Rochester a few weeks ago will get the Raiders on the board in this one. He goes 2 for 2 at the stripe. That'll make it 8-2. A stumble from Kitchen in the paint, right side. Lasauskas overshot. Rayum with the board, and he got fouled. Foul is called against Greg Guckenberg. 3 team fouls now for Newburyport. Just under halfway through the first quarter. Raiders down 8-2, 4:20 to go first quarter. Caden Rayum, left side. And pass it on over to Ryan Crook. Crook at the free throw line. Trying to get it away to Dukran, loose on the ground. He's able to pick it up. Crook, the tough shot goes in. How about Ryan Crook? Nice athleticism on that shot. The deficit's been cut in half over the last half minute. As Atherton will hold it up, goes up top, and it's Leanna controlling with Taylor defending. Leanna fakes the 3, tried to pull up, and he turned it over, out of bounds, Raiders ball. Nice swing of momentum over the last minute or two from the Somerset Berkley side. Head coach for the Raiders is Chris Mendes in his first season after replacing Bob Slater, who spent 16 years at the helm. Now he's the junior varsity girls basketball and varsity assistant coach, as that's deflected out of bounds off of Leanna. Mendes assistants this year, first-time assistants, Austin Campos and Sam Duford. Mark Elmendorf is at the helm for the Clippers as Dom Taylor catch and shoot 3, can't hit. Dukran going up strong, knocked to the ground. Crook tried to save it, but it's eventually picked up by Lasauskas. Zaid Leanna, 2 points and a rebound so far in this one. Guckenberg just inside the arc, leaves it for Atherton. Atherton received the pick as Crook was knocked off of his line. Atherton will try a 3, he got it. That was a nice sidestep by Cal Atherton. He's got 7. The lead is back to 7. Left side, it's Dukran with it. Dukran will leave it for Rayum. Caden Rayum, a nice crossover. Step back, that's a 2, and he knocks it down. Deep 2 there for Caden Rayum. And just like Newburyport, with their first 6 points, Somerset Berkley's got 3 different scores with their first 6. Shots good, and 1. How about that, Tyler Lasauskas? Rayum's going to get whistled for the foul. Lasauskas will step to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. The winner of this game will take on number 8-seeded Chicopee Comprehensive, who were 59-55 double overtime winners the other night. They're 18-4 overall on the season. That game is set for Tuesday at 6 o'clock. A couple rescheduled times. This game was originally supposed to be on Friday, and it was that way till about Thursday, when it eventually got pushed to today, which is Saturday. It's Braden Kitchen with it. Has a lane on the right side, holds it up, going to the left hand. He leaves it. Dom Taylor spinning in the paint. That was a tough shot, and he got it to fall down. 14-8, Newburyport still with the lead, 2:20 to go in the first quarter. So glad you could join us here on any of our feeds. Graham looked like there was some contact, nothing called. Leanna swung around the horn a couple of times. Lasauskas leaves it for a cutting man on the right side, and that was Atherton who couldn't get it. And Dukran is fouled after he got his second rebound. That's 4 team fouls now against Newburyport. So the Raiders in the bonus for the rest of the quarter as we approach 2 minutes. It's Crook taking it up. Rayum on the left side, the bounce pass. Aiden Dukran working one-on-one. Dukran still in control of the ball, gets the layup to go. Nice swing once again for Somerset Berkley. Deficit back to 4. Leanna brings it over the midcourt stripe. That was a hop step. Rayum got caught in the air. Shot's not going to fall. There is a foul. Lasauskas going to go back to the line. Lasauskas 5 points, 3 rebounds so far. The opening 6:22. That was the second foul called on Rayum. Mendes doesn't have anybody at the scores table to sub in for him just yet. Now he's going to bring on J.J. Court to sub in for him most likely. J.J. Court, the lone sophomore and lone underclassman on the Somerset Berkley boys basketball side. Been getting a good amount of playing time. He wasn't on the varsity team last year, but hey, you know what? When you get that call up to varsity in your sophomore year and you're getting minutes, that's obviously a good sight to see. Lasauskas splits the free throws. I'll make it 15-10. Ryan Crook with a buck and a half to go. Trying to make a move on Leanna. Taylor wants that 3. Is now going to try to make a move as he steps in. Ankle breaker. Got it to fall. Dom Taylor shimmying and shaking for the deuce. Ryan Crook got a bat on the ball against Atherton. He's able to pick it back up. Guckenberg fakes the 3, driving in on Kitchen, tried to leave it down low. It's out of bounds off the hand of Thomas Thorson. It's Raiders ball. One minute to go first quarter as the camera pans over to the right side. You could see a wall of Newburyport students. The blackout theme tonight. Taylor for the tie, short. And it's picked up just along the end line by Leanna. That's a nice swing pass over. Lasauskas driving in on J.J. Court. Lasauskas had it poked away. Ball is loose on the ground. The jump ball arrow will favor Newburyport. Shot clock won't reset. It'll stay at 24 seconds, so that's about a 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock here. That one off a leg, and they're going to say it was off of Ryan Crook last. That was a tough one. It was close as Crook was battling with Atherton, a battle of jersey number 3s out there. Atherton's going to receive it again. Atherton, nice spin move, and he nudged Ryan Crook. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound is put back in by Lasauskas. 18 seconds the Raiders can hold for the last shot here as Ryan Crook goes to Kitchen. Kitchen the pull-up jumper. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line. That's the team limit. It'll be the second foul on Greg Guckenberg. Braden Kitchen has earned the nickname BK amongst his Somerset Berkley teammates, which if you had to pick one, at least on my side, that's my favorite of the nicknames for the Somerset Berkley Raiders players. First time subbing into the game for Somerset Berkley is senior Owen Lambert, who will replace Ryan Crook. Good minutes for Ryan Crook in the first quarter. Kitchen's second free throw overshot, and the rebound will be eventually grabbed by Thorson. That's his first board. 7 seconds to go. It's Atherton stepping up. Crossover on Lambert. That's a deep 3. Well short. Offensive rebound. Guckenberg tried to get it back. Lambert a half-court shot. Oh, and it almost banked in. Nice try by Owen Lambert from half court. That's how the first period's going to come to an end. 17-13, Newburyport is the score through 8 minutes of play, and we will keep it here in between the quarter breaks. We got 41 viewers on the live stream at home. I know we got a watch party going on at the Comfort Zone in Somerset. We thank you for joining us. Keegan Hamblett on commentary. Matt Carpenter, that's Somerset Youth Basketball Association's very own, is running the camera. as we are on a whole bunch of different feeds tonight. We also want to give credit to PortMedia and Newburyport Community Media for allowing us to cover this game for their platforms and including on the radio as well. We mentioned the Somerset Berkley assistant coaches under Mendes. Elmendorf's assistant coaches are Don Massey, Dave Bedard, Krista Padalaro, and Mike Guthrie. They also got manager Jake Blinderman. This is a Somerset Berkley side that, as we know, especially last season, they know how to win playoff games on the road. You remember the Elite Eight win at Pope Francis last year. That was a 6 seed going against a 3 seed. And to be honest, that game wasn't even close. Pope Francis got into it maybe in the third quarter, but the Raiders ran away with that one, 88-60. And we got one of those members of the state championship team from last year, Alex Crook, brother Ryan, on the team. He is in the building tonight. So here we go with the start of quarter number 2. And it's Raiders ball as they had the arrow last. I forgot to switch it on our live stream, so I apologize for that. Braden Kitchen will inbound, and he's got Ryan Crook on the left side. Once again, the Raiders in their road blue uniforms. Newburyport, the Clippers in their home whites. Crook, a nice screen from Taylor. Tried the hang, wouldn't go. Rebound picked up by Zay Leanna. Leanna goes up top, new sub on for them, Brady Kebler. Lasauskas goes to Kebler, wide open for 3. He knocks it down over Kitchen. (20-13), Newburyport over Somerset Berkley. Start of the second quarter, it's Crook. We'll bounce it over to Taylor, who's trying to answer, and he does. Dom Taylor, you know that's a guy to watch out for. He's up to 9 points. He leads everybody in the game. Deficit back to 4 for the Raiders. Here's Kebler, the senior. Lasauskas holding it, goes back to the right wing side. Leanna will pull up inside the arc. He can't hit. Kitchen trying to go up for it himself, and he comes away with the ball. How about Braden Kitchen, the little guy, coming away with that one? Ryan Crook. Tried to get a seam. Dukran in the corner, driving in along the baseline. Dukran with the hang. J.J. Court able to pick it up. Gets it back out. Kitchen a 3. Short. Couldn't get the bounce. And grabbed up high by Atherton. This has been a terrific back and forth game so far. Kitchen was looking to try to draw the offensive foul, and Atherton just drove right by him. Still remains a 2-possession game. 6:25 to go, second quarter. Crook finds Taylor, who will fake the 3. Defending him is Thorson. Taylor, got to do something with the ball quick. There he goes, spinning his way at the free throw line, and he got a foul called. It's probably going to be against Kebler. Instead, I think they got it against Thorson. Here comes Ben Laurel back into the game for Somerset Berkley. Will replace Braden Kitchen. Yep, they do got the foul called against Thorson. That'll be a second and the first on the team. Once again, over the last few years, the rule in high school basketball has changed, where it's 5 fouls a quarter and you go straight to the double bonus, as we have a timeout called on the floor here by the Somerset Berkley Raiders. This boys basketball playoff game is one of 3 playoff games going on for Somerset Berkley Regional High School tonight. Their girls basketball team was at Canton earlier this afternoon. They fell short in that one. That was a 33 seed versus a 32 seed. They got their boys ice hockey team that is coming up in just a few minutes, and they're taking on number 1 Canton. Canton's definitely the favorites to win the state championship for Division II boys ice hockey. This Newburyport side has not won a boys basketball state championship since 2000, when they were members of Division III. All right, here we go out of the timeout. 6:15 to go in the second quarter. 22-16. Newburyport leads over Somerset Berkley. Ryan Crook to inbound it. Along the offensive attacking baseline here, he'll be defended by Tyler Lisowskis. Crook wanted to go quick into the paint, looking for a cut. There it is to Taylor. Taylor out. Dukran a three. In and out. Wouldn't go back in. And it's picked up by J.J. Court, who found the ball and he put it in. Good read by the sophomore. He is now the 6th Raiders player to get on the score sheet. The Clippers have 4 that are on the scoreboard tonight. Leanna to the right side. It's Lisowskis. Court backing off about 3 feet. Lisowskis driving in, left side. Dukran coming in to help, and he did not travel. That was really close. Kebler's open for 3. He responds with a triple. Kebler doing great off the bench so far. He's got 6 points. Lead back to 7 for Newburyport. Foul called on the floor here. And I think they got it against Thomas Thorson. If it's against Thorson, that's his 3rd foul. Greg Guckenberg is back into the Clipper lineup, and he's going to replace Thorson. That is a big loss, at least potentially for the next 5.5 minutes, because Coach Elmendorf's probably not going to put him back in the rest of the way just to protect that foul count. Now we're holding up play. They have to reset the shot clock to 35, and there it is. Crook will take it off the inbound from Taylor. Taylor receives it on the right side, trying to receive a screen from Dukran. Now we'll pick it up, fakes the deep 3, takes the deep 3, back rimmed it. Court trying to go up with it, and Crook is able to find it. That's Laurel that time, off on the right. Steamrolling the other way after picking up the rebound is Atherton. He goes all the way for 2. Atherton's got 11 points, 2 rebounds to boot as well. Went coast to coast on that one. Dukran holding it up, waiting for the cut from Taylor. He'll back off about 6 feet beyond the arc. Taylor holds it up, trying to force a tie-up. And that's perfect from Newburyport because it's their possession. Leanna goes to Kebler. It's left for Atherton. Atherton by Taylor and Laurel. Couldn't get the layup to fall. Still loose on the ground. And grabbing it is Ryan Crook. Crook with the 2nd rebound. The bounce over. Aiden Dukran with the layup. 27-20. Newburyport still with the lead. They've led all games so far. It's Kebler who leaves it for Leanna. Leanna defended by Crook, driving left side. Laurel coming in to help again. Shot won't go. Ball still up in the air. Offensive rebound. Lisowskis answers right back over Laurel. He's now the 2nd Clipper in double digits in scoring with 10. Caden Rayham's going to check in for Somerset Berkley at the next whistle. Dukran receives it from Crook. Dukran going back into the paint, attacking. Going to be close to 3 seconds, had to step out. Ryan Crook working against Leanna. And now it's been Laurel. Laurel over to Dukran. 10 seconds to shoot, and Dukran is tripped up. And that'll be the 3rd team foul called against Newburyport in this quarter. Kitchen is also going to sub in for Somerset Berkley as well. That last foul was against Cal Atherton. That'll be his 1st. Dukran received it, got blocked. Kitchen brings it back out. Rayum. There's the cut from Kitchen. He's open on the right side if they can recognize it in time. Kebler is ready to come step out and defend him, though. Taylor will find Kitchen, driving in by Kebler. Tough shot, wouldn't fall. Rebound, Brady Kebler. Open is Guckenberg. Rayum trying to get back to it, but he can't in time. Guckenberg's on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Lead for the Clippers, now 11. Kitchen to Crook. Leanna backing off of him as Crook's going to the left side. Ryan Crook holds it up, swings it over. Braden Kitchen, that's a 3, short. Offensive rebound, Aiden Dukran. Dukran trying to go up with it, and he gets the bounce. 6 points, 3 rebounds for Dukran in this one so far. Dukran now defending. Taylor came over to help. Kebler left side. Guckenberg with the 3. It's good. Greg Guckenberg from downtown. And they had to update the scoreboard. It should be 34-22. Now they get it fixed. Rayham trying to make it correct at 25. His shot won't fall. It's still loose on the ground. If they can force a jump ball, it's Somerset Berkley's ball, but they can't as Atherton is able to pick it up. Caden Rayham is going to draw the offensive foul. Zay Leanna is going to get whistled for that one. Now the officials coming over to talk with the scores table, just making sure the score is right. On our end, it looks right. It looks like everybody's all set now. 34-22 with 1:58 to go in the first half. Dukran looking for a cutting Taylor, and he overshot it. Taylor was trying to make the cut quickly. Dukran just had to go a little bit too quick. Clippers ball. Atherton will take it up the court. Here comes the press. Atherton overshot the pass. That's that press we saw work so well for Somerset Berkley last season. Their path to a 24-1 campaign. Greg D'Ambrosio is in for the Clippers as he subs out Zay Leanna. Crook over to Taylor. Taylor looking to create some space by himself. Taylor driving in right side. Taylor looked like it was partially blocked. Kebler will pick it up on the other side. Nice hop step, getting by Kitchen, off the glass, won't go for Atherton. Offensive rebound, short, and Rayham's got it on the other side. Caden Rayham wanted to do a one-on-one, and it got deflected out of bounds off of a Clipper. It'll stay with the Raiders with 30 seconds on the shot clock. Rayham to inbound, will bounce it over to Ryan Crook. Rayham receives it from Taylor. Short, and it's out of bounds. Off the top of the backboard where the pole is after they have to retract the nets up whenever it's not being used. Guckenberg's back into the game. D'Ambrosio will sub out. Clippers have a chance for a potential 2-for-1 here. Atherton will get it over midcourt to Leanna. Leanna, the crossover. Kebler, right side. Tried the bounce pass, and it's off of Crook, and it touched last off of Guckenberg. It's Raiders ball. Owen Lambert comes back into the game, and now we're going to have a discussion with the officials. That was a tight one. I thought watching it from up here was Newburyport ball, and they're going to change the ruling on the court. So Lambert's back into the game for Crook. Inbounding it along the baseline is going to be Guckenberg. 39.6 on the game clock. Guckenberg. Go right side. That's Lasauskas. The cross-court pass. Leanna. About a 16-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kebler's 3 banks in. Off the glass. That is a monster 3. Kebler's got 9 off the bench. It's a 15-point lead for Newburyport. Rayham to Taylor. Taylor switch it to the left side. Lost the ball. It's on the ground. Kitchen gets it, trying to find Dukran, and it's grabbed up high by Guckenberg. Here comes the push with 4 seconds. A pull-up 3. Atherton off the mark. Dukran's got it with 1, and his shot attempt is going to hit off the ceiling, and that will do it for the first half. All right. Locker room break. 16 minutes to go in regulation. 37-22. Newburyport has the lead over Somerset Berkley in the MIAA Division II Round of 32 boys basketball game. If you're watching on our tape delay feeds, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the second half momentarily. On our live stream, keep it here. We're going to go to the internal mic, enjoy some tunes that's playing over the loudspeaker, and we'll be back in about 9 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Pictures all the way around like with everybody watching. I'm going to step out real quick. right, everyone, we're back inside Newburyport High School here in Newburyport, Massachusetts. 16 minutes to go in regulation as we're about to start the second half in today's MIAA Division II Round of 32 boys basketball contest between the 9th-seeded Newburyport Clippers and the 24th-seeded Somerset Berkley Raiders. 37-22 Newburyport is the score as we're about to start that second half. Cal Atherton leads the way for the Clippers with 11. Tyler Lasauskas has got 10. Brady Kebler off the bench has got 9 for Somerset Berkley. Leading scorer Dom Taylor with 9. Aiden Ducran second with 6 points. Leads the team in rebounds with 4. We all remember Somerset Berkley fans last year in the Final Four. They came back from a 16-point deficit that started with an 8-0 run out of the halftime break. This thing is far from over as Taylor's going to hit the first one just out of that halftime break. Here comes the trap attempt. And it's brought over by Atherton, who leaves it down low. Lasauskas couldn't get it over Rayum. It's Guckenberg for 3, well overshot. Rebound Ducran. Aiden Ducran's got 5 rebounds. Ryan Crook pushing it up ahead. Half a minute into quarter number 3. Ryan Crook will leave it for Braden Kitchen. Kitchen wanted to pull up. We'll try to bring it back out. Had to get rid of it. Rayum with the touch, and Kitchen got knocked down to the ground. Ball is still loose. Newburyport is able to come away with it. Going the other way, Zay Leanna. Leanna and Rayum draws his second offensive foul of the game. I can see why the Newburyport fans aren't too happy about that, but he's got his feet set. Once again, a reminder to anybody tuning in, the winner of this game will take on number 8 Chicopee Comprehensive in the Sweet 16 on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. That will be at Chicopee Comprehensive. It's Dom Taylor with his team down by 13, trying to get back into it, and that's an offensive foul. It goes right back the other way. Dom Taylor, the first foul called on him in this game. The foul totals in this game, Newburyport's gotten called for 10. Somerset Berkley's gotten called for 3. Now they got to get a towel out onto the court. They got a little bit of a wet spot there. If you're watching on the YouTube live stream, if you haven't yet, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be covering a whole bunch of state tournament games over the next few weeks for basketball and for hockey. Some of them live, some of them tape delayed. Make sure to catch all of the action here. If you haven't yet, also be sure to check out PortMedia's pages. They got a whole bunch of pages over there. Zay Leanna goes to Guckenberg. Guckenberg down low. Rayum got caught in the air. Shot's not going to fall. Ducran will pull it in. Raiders have gotten a couple of stops to start this third quarter. Now they got to get some buckets on the other end. Crook fakes it to Rayum. Working one-on-one against Leanna. Crook to the cup. Floater won't go. Board grab by Lasauskas. And Lasauskas couldn't get it away. Foul called against Ryan Crook. Ryan Crook started this game, 2 points, 2 rebounds for him. Rebounds total right now in this game. The Clippers have 17, the Raiders have 11. One-hand pass, Guckenberg tried to cut it. Ducran got the bat, picked back up by Atherton, who's able to get the basket to go. Lead back to 15, Atherton's got 13. Crook again, faking it to Kitchen, bounces it to Rayum, left side, cutting to the right. Rayum, the step back, at the line, off on the left. Board grab by Kebler. Leanna, all the way. Here's Crook. Leave it for Taylor on the right side. Receives a screen from Ducran, tries a 3, short. Ball is taken over by Leanna, going the other way with it. And he was smart not to pass that to Atherton, or else that would have been a backcourt. Atherton's 3 connects. Cal Atherton from downtown. It's a 20-point lead here in Newburyport. Timeout, Somerset Berkley with 5:34 to go. we go out of the timeout. Raiders ball, 5:34 to go in the third quarter, 44-24. Newburyport with the lead. It'll be Rayum to inbound it for Somerset Berkley. And Crook's going to take it up the court again. Crook will be defended by Zayd Leanna. Crook still working with the ball. We'll leave it for Dom Taylor. Fakes the deep three, driving in left side. Taylor gets into the paint. And they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Newburyport. Atherton will inbound it. Guckenberg goes to his left side. That's Atherton. Guckenberg receiving it again. Ducran got a bat. Lasauskas brings it back out. Guckenberg up top. Atherton left side. Kitchen got a poke in there. Lasauskas going to get it over Ducran. Follow up. Offensive rebound. Count it. And the foul. Zayd Leanna. Dom Taylor gets called for the foul. D'Ambrosio is going to check back into the game, most likely for the shooter here. And the free throw goes in and out. Rayum's got the rebound. Largest lead of the game, 22 points. Crook for Taylor. Taylor going into the paint again. Hang won't go. Rebound Leanna. Fifth rebound for him. Taylor takes it over. And it's grabbed by Kebler. It goes the other way, and losing it out of bounds is Atherton. Here comes D'Ambrosio. As expected, replaces Leanna. Ryan Crook to Caden Rayum. Rayum the bounce pass. Ducran receives it, fakes it to Rayum. Ducran driving in on Atherton. Ducran trying to go up with it. He draws the foul. Second foul against Atherton in this one. Aiden Ducran with 6 points goes to the stripe for a pair. Aiden Ducran's first free throw overshot. Thomas Thorson, who's on 3 fouls, subs back in for Newburyport. He replaces Greg Guckenberg. Ducran splits the free throws. Here comes the trap again. D'Ambrosio gets it away left side. Cal Atherton wide open as Brady Kebler overshot. Rayum will draw another foul. Again, the fans are not too happy. Lasauskas gets called for it. And those are some faithful fans. The team's up by 21 and they're still complaining. Here's Crook, 4:13 to go in the third quarter. We'll give it over. Dom Taylor, catch and shoot, in and out and back in again. Taylor's point total now matches his jersey number with 13. Deficit back to 19. D'Ambrosio, left side. Lasauskas holding it up on Ducran. Atherton drifting to center court. And he knocks it down over Caden Rayum. Kitchen, left side, he holds it up. Kebler defends, we'll leave it for Taylor, trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's able to get it away on the ground to Kitchen. Kitchen the spin move, and they get tied up for a jump ball. And possession arrow favors Somerset Berkley. J.J. Court subbing back into the Raider lineup, and back in for Newburyport is Zayd Leanna. D'Ambrosio goes back to the bench. And he's provided some good sparks. The times that he's been subbed in, he's only really been out there for maybe a minute at a time. Dukran on the ground, try to get it back to Ryan Crook, taken over by Leanna, going the other way. He's got an option on the right side. Leanna holds it up on Crook, goes to Kebler inside the paint, tapped by Court, and he'll get credit with the steal. Ryan Crook spinning his way to the cup. Nice move by Ryan Crook. Only his second field goal of the game. Atherton trying to get by Rayum, and it's out of bounds. Mendy's not too happy about that. And a timeout is called by Newburyport. That's the first timeout they've used in this one. We have a stoppage, 3:01 to go in the third quarter. Newburyport leads by 20. As this game stands, it looks like Newburyport will come away with this one barring anything crazy. And if they hold on and go to Chicopee Comprehensive, I got to tell you, that's going to be an interesting game. It took Chicopee Comprehensive 2 overtimes to beat that 25 seed just the other day on Thursday night. And that was a low-scoring game, too. 59-55 was the final in that one. And I can guarantee you, I wish I could see the viewers that we have on here, but I can guarantee you there's some Chicopee Comprehensive players, coaches, fans that are tuning into this one here. And you always want to do that just to be sure that you know the players to watch out for when you're going to be welcoming this next team in 3 days' time. Out of the timeout, Newburyport ball. Brady Kebler to inbound it. The Clippers are 11 minutes, 1 second away from eliminating the defending state champions. And that'll help them out even more. Atherton is up to 22 points. Ryan Crook. Still holding on to it. It's been his ball this whole possession so far, the first 15 seconds. Try to feed it to Dom Taylor. Atherton's going the other way. He's want to lob it to Leanna. Now he's going to hold it up as Court boxed him out and he lost control of the ball. Kebler right side. Leanna going up high. Atherton to Kebler. Brady Kebler right back to Cal Atherton. 20 seconds to shoot. Atherton defended by Court. That's a deep one. Oh my goodness, he knocked it down. Cal Atherton, the flamethrower. He's got 25. The lead's 26. Shot attempt on the other end's not going to fall. Kebler's got his 5th rebound. Leanna holding it up. It's Kebler. Back to Atherton. Atherton, does he want a heat check? He's going for it. And it's in and out. Rebound Ryan Crook. It's Caden Rayum going the other way, and he's knocked down hard to the ground by Atherton, who gets whistled for his 3rd foul of the game. Well, while we have a second with these free throws, we do have to shout out once again the Comfort Zone in Somerset, Mass., who is live streaming this. Always been great with our live streams, doing watch parties over there for the fans that couldn't make the trip as Rayum hits the free throw. He's up to 3 points in this one. And it's always good that we have those places that can live stream the game for anybody that couldn't make it. This was a 2-hour trip for most of these Somerset Berkley fans. Owen Lambert subs in for Ryan Crook here. Rayum looking to go 2 for 2, and he does. That's Leanna going all the way for 2. (57-31) deflected out of bounds. We'll stay with Somerset Berkley here. Owen Lambert to inbound it. Tried to get it away to Rayum. It was deflected out by Kebler. It goes up high. Dom Taylor with the nudge. No foul called, but he gets the bucket to go. Kebler holds it up, leaves it for Atherton. Atherton gets it away to Kebler. That was a high pass. Taylor with the bat, and he forced a turnover. It's going to be Raiders ball off of Zayliana Lass. We want Keegan now, the chant from the Clippers student section. They're referring to Keegan Marcos, senior guard. Hasn't seen any action yet. It's Lowe and Lambert in control. Caden Rayum driving in left side. Rayum all the way for 2. Caden Rayum with 4 points in the last minute. Makes it 57-35. Atherton driving it all the way. And again, that was another close one. Rayum apparently got a bat. Subbing back in is going to be D'Ambrosio, and Guckenberg will replace Kebler and Leanna. Atherton trying to get by Rayum, gives it up top. D'Ambrosio, bounce pass over. Guckenberg fakes it. It's Atherton again. Got a nudge on Lambert, step back 3. Oh my goodness! Cal Atherton, he's got another 3-pointer. Make it 28 points for him. Lead back to 25, 40 seconds to go in the third. And another foul is going to be called. That's going to be Atherton's 4th. And that puts Newburyport over the limit, so it's going to be 2 free throws here for Dukran. Eden Dukran's going to be one of those juniors that Somerset Berkley will get back next year. A couple of juniors on the Somerset Berkley side that have gotten on the score sheet or a rebound that are going to be coming back. Braden Kitchen, Ryan Crook, Aiden Dukran, and obviously J.J. Court, the sophomore. Subbing out is Atherton. Leanna's back into the game. You got a 3.4 second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Aiden Dukran can't hit the second one. Leanna gives it away into the middle. That's Thorson leaving it down low. Reverse layup goes for Lasauskas. Raiders can hold for the last shot, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Newburyport fans showing their true colors over on the right side of us. They are angry over there. Lasauskas will get called for it. And you wonder why, as a PA announcer, I have to do the good sportsmanship message before every game. That's the reason why. Dom Taylor, the leading scorer for Somerset Berkley, is at the line for 2. Taylor rims out on the first. His second one is good. And a timeout is called on the floor here with 24.5 to go in the third quarter. And it looks like it was called by Newburyport. Maybe drop one play to end this third quarter. Well, if you're watching on our YouTube live stream and you see the chat box, be sure to leave a comment. We'll probably shout you out at some point during the game. We got Mrs. Laura watching. Shout out to you. Hayden Teasdale, former Somerset Berkley student athlete. He's probably the big super fan if you had to pick one from the state championship run last year. He's tuning in. Eric Redmond always tuning in tonight. Got to thank him for that. And Tom Sawyer, got a shout out to him too. 46 viewers watching on the live stream. We thank you for tuning in tonight, and even on our Newburyport feeds as well. Keegan Hamblett on commentary, Matt Carpenter, the man running the camera. Here we go out of the timeout. Greg Guckenberg will inbound it. Guckenberg hopping like a bunny, and he'll go to the right side of Leanna. He gets it away. D'Ambrosio has an option on either side. 18 seconds here. Leanna, defended by Lambert. Leanna wants the ISO. Leanna going to work against Lambert. Leanna, the spin move. He got it over Ryan Crook. 1 second to go. A chance from Kitchen is not going to fall. And that takes us to the end of the third quarter. It's all Newburyport in this one. They have a 27-point lead over Somerset Berkley. They are well on their way to advancing to the Sweet 16. Only 8 minutes to go in regulation in this round of 32 contest. On the start of the fourth quarter, Caden Rayum is going to sub back in for Somerset Berkley. And what I'm going to be interested to see is if we get down to the stretch, whether Coach Mendes wants to put in all of his seniors for the final minute or two, because unless any crazy swing happens, this game's pretty much over. And you got 5 seniors exactly. All of them are active for today's game. Does he want to go to an all-senior 5 for the last few minutes of their high school careers? Newburyport's got 9 seniors, so they're fine with whoever they go to. Start of the fourth quarter, it's Newburyport ball. Greg Guckenberg will inbound it. As Newburyport had that arrow in their favor, he receives it again. Guckenberg into the paint, and there's another and one for the Clippers. On the finish, it's Lisowskis. Dom Taylor gets called for the foul. That'll be his third. And he'll complete the three-point play. 67-37. Lambert back out to Dukran. Dukran driving in. And he left it short. Crook's going to bring it back out here. Taylor fakes the three. Trying to get by. Lisowskis. And count that one. That's an and one. Foul called against Tyler Lisowskis. Taylor can't hit the free throw, and going up strong for the board is Lisowskis. And a foul's going to be called here against Somerset Berkley. And that's going to be Taylor's fourth. Brady Kebler comes back into the game for Tyler Lisowskis. Inbound will go to D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio receives it again. Lambert got caught in no man's land, and so did Rayum. It's loose on the ground, and getting it for Somerset Berkley is Ryan Crook. And Lambert with the counter the other way. Stepping back, Crook's going to try a catch and shoot three. He hits. Nice catch and shoot by Ryan Crook. Here comes the press again. Greg D'Ambrosio. They got 3 seconds to get it over midcourt, and they do. Rayum with the bat. Instead, it goes right side. Thorson lost it. Here come the Raiders the other way again. It's Ryan Crook pushing it up the court. Lambert wanted to step into it. The spin move into the paint, and it's blocked. Blocked by Zay Leanna. Fake move. Leanna pulls up inside. He hits. Zay Leanna up to 12. Lead back to 27 for the Clippers. Rayum at three. Short. Kebler's got the rebound. Up step not going to fall. Follow-up chance won't go either. And Rayum races over to get his 5th rebound of the game. Caden Rayum stepping back with 6 minutes to go in his season. Aiden Dukran spinning his way. Nice layup will go. Good shot by Dukran. He becomes the 2nd Raider in double digits in scoring. Kebler was open. He gave it up. Guckenberg goes to the left side. Leanna defended by Lambert. Thorson trying to get to work. Stumbled down to his feet. 12 seconds to shoot. Kebler 3. A little bit too strong that time. Dukran couldn't pick it up. It was waiting for him. Thorson comes away with it. That's a 3 from Leanna, and he won't get the bounce again. Kebler trying to save it, but it eventually rolls out of play. Aiden Dukran left side, and he got fouled by Greg Guckenberg, and that'll be his 3rd. Crook on the inbound here. We'll go up top. Dom Taylor, catch and shoot from 4 feet beyond the arc. He got it to go. Dominic Taylor, most likely his final high school game. He's up to 21 points. D'Ambrosio leaves it. Leanna going all the way, partially blocked, got it back, and a foul's going to be called. That shot won't count from Thorson. Got the whistle here. Looks like against Caden Rayum. Save Leanna, shooting 2. The first one will fall. Lambert's back in for Rayum. And he goes 2 for 2. Lambert pushing it up ahead. Dom Taylor going all the way. The layup will go. Nice give and go there from Somerset Berkley. D'Ambrosio trapped. Crook got a bat. D'Ambrosio has to get it over the timeline, and there it is to Guckenberg. Ryan Crook able to pick it up, and that's going to be a foul against Guckenberg. That'll be his 4th and the 3rd on the team. Big array of subs are about to sub in here for Newburyport. Subbing in is going to be Atherton, Marcos, and Scott. All senior members subbing out will be Guckenberg, D'Ambrosio, and Kebler. Lambert calling for a switch. He'll go to Laura. That's who he's motioning to. And Laura will find Aiden Dukran, who barely got it to go. The Raiders have cut this deficit just a little bit. It's now down to 20. Zayd Leanna, left side. So we're about to approach 4 minutes to go in the game, and he goes all the way. He's up to 16. Owen Lambert trying to counter. Aiden Dukran in the paint. Goes to Lambert on the right side. Up high. Dom Taylor trying to get by Atherton. Taylor will pull up. Back rim. And grab first rebound of the game for Carter Scott. And a whistle and a foul. Owen Lambert will get called for that one. Only his first foul of the game. And for the Raiders, that's it. As Newburyport will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Crook and Laura will sub out. Nick Tinkham and Caden Rayum are into the game for Somerset Berkley. 4 seniors and a junior. The one senior that's not in is my brother, Kyle Hamblett. Nick Tinkham will come away with that one. Good work from Tinkham. It's been a nice addition to have as Dom Taylor's going to pull for 3, and he splashes it. Nice shot by Dom Taylor, and a timeout is called on the floor with 3:29 to go in the 4th quarter. Nick Tinkham has been a longtime junior varsity player for the Somerset Berkley boys basketball side. and finally got his chance after being called up this year. And he hasn't seen all the action that most fans would have liked him to see, but when he's been on the court, he's making some smart plays. The senior night game, he actually had the first basket when they had an all-senior starting five out there. And let's go back to our comment section. Let's see how many more comments we have on here. We have Newburyport fan watching. Kendrick Cortez, go Cal. Yeah, Cal Atherton, if you had to pick a player of the game in this one, it would definitely go to him. 28 points, 3 rebounds for him. Here we go out of the timeout. Newburyport ball. They have a 19-point lead with 3.5 to go. That one goes up high, unable to finish it with Scott. There's an offensive rebound that won't fall either. Lambert will go the other way with it. It's Tom Taylor. That's a deep one. Won't go. Ducran trying to go up. Carter Scott's got his second rebound. Atherton, a nice move. We'll go to the right side, driving in. Zayd Leanna dishes it short. Scott off the glass, won't go. Another offensive rebound, loose on the ground, picked up by Tinkham. Here comes Nick Tinkham the other way. He leaves it for Ducran. Aiden Ducran with a step trying to get by Scott. And the basket's not going to count. A traveling violation. Got that third step in there just as he got by the big man, the forward, Thomas Thorson. You have an offensive foul called here against Newburyport. Fourth foul against Zayd Leanna. So they've got now 4 players with 4 fouls. Lasauskas, Atherton, Leanna, and Guckenberg. It's Taylor with contact. Out of bounds, Raiders ball. That was a heavy collision with Tom Taylor and Tom Thorson. Add that another wet spot on the floor. They get it all dried up. Taylor inbound it. Caden Rayum, that's a 3. He gets it to go. Raiders starting to hit a lot of their shots down the stretch. Cut the deficit to 16 here. Atherton got deflected, ends up on the left side to Marcos. Marcos cross court. Leanna fakes it. Taylor defending. Keegan Marcos will leave it. Atherton poked by Taylor. Still get 15 on the shot clock here. Marcos the bounce pass. It's Scott back. Marcos 3. And it rattles in. Caden Rayum step back. Gives it to Lambert left wing side. Off. Atherton will bring it over. 2 minutes to go. Here comes Kyle Hamblett about to sub in. And there it is. The basket will finally go for Carter Scott. 7th Clipper in this game to score. Taylor receives it from Lambert. Overshot. Rebound Leanna. Atherton gets it over midcourt. 1.5 minutes to go in this round of 32 game. Deep 3 once again. Atherton, exclamation point. Timeout is called on the floor. They'll get the sub in. Kyle Hamblett will check into the game. Dom Taylor will sub out. What a career for Dom Taylor. Carter Sassman's going to come into the game as well. And look at this. All the players coming in now for Newburyport. Nolan Winters, Shea Cook, Ben Warnett, Ryan Downey, and Ben Houchen. This is what you love to see. Everybody getting some action in this game. Owen Lambert trying to drive in, and there's a foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. Foul is called against Shea Cook. And a timeout is called here by Newburyport with 1:18 to go. All right, here we go out of the timeout. 78 seconds to go in the game as Owen Lambert will step to the line for two. With Newburyport having 7 different scores, Lambert will look to become the 7th Raider to get on the score sheet. Owen Lambert, the multi-sport athlete, also a part of the soccer team over at Somerset Berkley, made the state tournament the last couple of seasons. And similar to a lot of these guys, a first-time varsity player for him. He's got his first point of the game with that make. The 5 senior members that Somerset Berkley has this year, only 2 of them were on varsity last year, Caden Rayum and Dom Taylor. 81-59, here we go down the home stretch, bringing it over. The timeline is Winters. Behind the back, Shea Cook to the left side. It'll go up top. Downey. Warnett leaves it. Rayum with the poke. Winters trying to find some space. Made a spin move into the paint. Trying to go up with it is Downey, who leaves it on the side. It goes in and out, and it's batted up in the air and saved by Newburyport. Shea Cook's got it. Shea Cook gets by Hamblett and will draw the foul against Caden Rayum, which will be his 4th. Shea Cook, junior guard, at the line for 2 here for the Clippers. Shea Cook is on the score sheet tonight. Two for 2, 83-59. Brought ahead quickly, Tinkham a 3. He can't bank it in. Sassman backed up. The rebound is grabbed by Ryan Downey. Newburyport hustling up the court again. Nolan Winters up top. It's going to be a 3 from Haushen. He hits! Ben Haushen with the triple. Caden Rayum with 25 seconds. Wanted to receive a screen from Hamblett. Tinkham driving in. Tinkham the floater will go. Nick Tinkham, his final game. He's on the score sheet. And now Newburyport can dribble it out. It's going to be Haushen to dribble it out. The defending state champions are out. Newburyport has a date with Chicopee Comprehensive in the Sweet 16. 86-61 the final. Handshake line goes on. Can't be disappointed with either team's performances. Newburyport side's got a lot of depth. A lot of the MIAA media members were calling them a sneaky underdog as a 9th seed. Be sure to watch out for them. They're going to be making some noise, whether it's at Chicopee Comprehensive or even further down if they're able to win on the road in that one. Somerset Berkley will go one and done in the state tournament for the first time in 3 seasons. And for them, it's going to be a tough bus ride back home. But you got to give them credit. They scored 61 points against a top 10 team in Division II with essentially a new cast aside from 2 players. Coach Mendes deserves a lot of praise for his first year at the helm. And I don't think the Somerset Berkley side is going anywhere anytime soon. But for all of our feeds, that is going to do it for us tonight. Got to give a shout out once again to Matt Carpenter, who stepped in to film this game. A long trip for us, as we always seem to do a lot of long trips. But for all of us here at Newburyport High School, and I do got to give a quick shout out again to the Newburyport media members for allowing us to broadcast on their feeds. I'm Keegan Hamblett signing off and wishing you the best. Be good, everybody. We will see you next time.